Sugunu. I'm the co-executive director of Action NC. We have offices in Charlotte, Durham, and Fayetteville, North Carolina. And being a better ancestor means to me that I am a part of a chronology as well as a genealogy. I am holding fast and tethered to those sacrifices that my own genealogical ancestors have made, as well as my communal ancestors, right? It also means that I am the tether, the point of connection for 7 generations beyond me. And that I have a responsibility, I have an imperative, I have a calling to ensure that the space that I hold on the planet, the air that I take in, the spirit that I give out, that those things are in service to ensuring that 7 generations beyond me will have a better, vibrant, dynamic, and fulfilling space by which to fulfill their purposes in life. I am motivated really by the actions of the folks who raised me, the folks who are in and out of my life, both in my family as well as my community, day by day, who were overcoming obstacles that I couldn't quite understand or comprehend. But because they overcame those obstacles, there are things that I don't have to face as a Black woman in the world, in the South. I am motivated by the opportunity to return, to have a Sankofa moment for our community as a whole, to return to wholeness, to return to being health and well-being, to return to what it really means to live and be in community, right? So unjust outcomes in my community are rooted in what's the global unjust outcome, right, of white supremacy, patriarchy, colonialism, imperialism, and those are broad swipes of things. However, all that is unjust in our communities right now is really rooted in those things, which is also really deeply connected to capitalism, right, and racialized capitalism, and the desire to separate and marginalize rather than to build together to create vibrant communities. And so we're impacted by health disparities that are failing our communities every day, where Black and brown people are dying at rates and having to deal with diseases at a higher rate than our counterparts. We are in the education system being impacted by that, where students are not able to fulfill an academic imperative and are faced with injustice within the school system, even as they're trying to learn. We are faced in terms of environmental racism because for generations people have seen themselves in opposition to the earth instead of in concert with the earth. And so people have done things to her, to Mother Earth, that are having impacts that I think that we have yet to really understand. But what the core thing is happening in the moment is that people are dying of diseases and then they don't have to, right? Yeah. The world I'd like to leave behind is one that has a restorative energy around the matriarchy and the feminine ethos in community and what that brings holistically. I'd like to leave behind a world that is rooted in the acknowledgement, the namaste energy, right? I see God in you, you see God in me, understanding and appreciating everyone's divinity and divine purpose. Our work is rooted in race and gender equity at Action NC in many ways, and so we have many tributaries that flow from this idea of race and gender equity. We also are committed to looking at the health of Black women through the Black Women's Health Collective. And so in those ways, we're doing our small part to realign, but also to renew the spaces that we want to be better for generations to come. My name is Naomi, and I pledge to be a better ancestor.